I went on to ChatGPT and I wanted to find myself a hobby. Now, this hobby had to be low cost, something I can do at home, and most of all, stress relieving, because I'm not going to pay out some money to do a hobby that is stressful. And do you know what it came up with? Soap carving. Who's ever heard of soap carving before? Oh well, let's give it a whirl. So who knew there was such a thing as soap carving? Apparently it started in the 1920s in the US. A company called Procter & Gamble used it to promote their soap and showcase the amateur talent about. And in 1924 they did a competition, had over 500 submissions of people who had carved their soap. And the first prize was $250, which that made the sport, as it is, from an amateur to a professional status. For this, I'm just using a basically bar of soap that I picked up from the local hardware shop, and it was a few pence. So we'll have a crack, shall we, and see what happens. So just going to start with taking a bit off the outside, I suppose. So let's go for this bit, shall we? Ooh, it is actually a lot softer than I thought it would be, to be fair. Look at that. Wow. I suppose if you just try and cut through it straight away, it'll just basically break up. So I go, woo. So I wonder what happens if we start to cut off a bit there like that. Wow. That is very, very therapeutic, to be fair. So I'm going. Just so there you go. See? The cross section of soap. Let's see if we can get some sort of actual carving going. Ooh, look at that. All right. Let's see if we can cut this bit out a bit more. This bit out a bit more. I'm sure there are lots and lots of videos of people actually doing this professionally, but we're just having a go, see what we can do. It's supposed to be stress relieving. Yeah, it's not actually too bad. Quite pleased with that so far. Yeah, my little fishy. Yeah. Oh, whoops. Oh no, it seems to have carved too much of the tail off there. So I'm going to speed this up just for a few seconds or so, because there's only so much carving of soap you can watch in normal motion. Unfortunately, I did have a bit of a cold when I was filming this as well, so I did this fantastic commentary on how it was all going really, really well and all that sort of stuff, but all you can hear is me sniffing in the background, which isn't what you want really coming through your TV. Anyway, we'll speed this up a little bit, put some music in the background, and then, you can see what happens. Expensive stuff, but like it's still, quite. No, me fish. It was all going so well, and then, you guessed it, one slip of the knife, bang, there it goes. How did that happen? Basically, I took his fin off. Oh well, we'll see what we can do. You can have a more of an, see if we can make him like
Oh no, it's not loving that, is it? So we can make them more, so we can keep that thin on a bit. Just take it out a bit from here. Just one on a special. It actually doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Come on. Get in there. Dude. I know what I'm going to do. We'll go all the way around here. And then once we've built up a bit,
Again, we're going to speed this up a little bit going through here because, like I said, it's all right. This soap carving lucky. It's quite therapeutic, but as you can tell, you can chip chunks off here, there, and everywhere. I was getting quite frustrated with this little bit down here. I think you've got to have a little bit more patience than I have to do this. But anyway, let's see how I get on. It's not looking too bad. It is kind of like looking like a fish, and I haven't chopped my fingers off yet, so that's still good going.
ah, no, there goes his mouth as well. Well, that's what we've got so far. Try and lose some of the harshness of the...
So what I decided to do now is try and soften my fish up a bit by smoothing out the edges, going over my pen marks. Apologies if you do actually do soap carving for a hobby. I have made an absolute hash of this, and I don't think I'll be winning any awards soon. But yeah, like I say, it's quite nice, and I haven't sliced my fingers off. What I'm going to do in a minute now, I've got the basic outline of my fish, is try and get some detail in it. I mean, if it goes as well as the outline, then this is going to be absolutely magnificent, and surely some sort of Turner Prize winning, I would have thought. But the details are coming up now. So I decided to cut quite a bit out here because it's basically just me scraping. So yeah, now we are moving on to more of the detail. I'm trying to cut out the mouth, and obviously that is going as well as the rest of it. It's taking me ages and ages and ages. I even switched up a knife because I have more than one knife. I've become that professional at it. But yeah, it is getting there. It looks absolutely rubbish. It's not very therapeutic. But we will crack on and see what we can do about getting this fish sorted.
I wonder if you could add some sort of detailing, or that's going to be too hard.
So obviously, as I'm getting really confident with this now, and I've done such a good job of carving the outline, I thought it'd be a good idea to add some detail. I mean, what could go wrong adding scales to a fish that is made out of soap? And I've never done this before in my life, but yeah, like I said, we give these things a try and see what happens. I've got my special little knife now, so start to carve into the tail a little bit, and then I'll go onto the other side, and then we get to try and do some scales and give himself a little eye as well. Yeah, that should be fun. So watch that. Okay, so the tail actually took me a lot longer than I was expecting, and now we have scale time. The bit I was looking forward to the most. Obviously, I've done such a good job of everything else. It would be such a shame to mess this up now with the scales. But yeah, let's wait and see what happens. You have to speed this up a little bit using YouTubers' favourite tool, so and then we'll really get back into it. But I would try and make a little eye for him. He's got to see where he's going, hasn't he? So, yeah, trying not to cut it out, give him a little eyebrow, drop the soap, and again, we speed this up again because it is, starting to look like a fish, isn't it? I would say. Nearly there, look.
I don't know. The only thing I'll say is there is a lot of wastage. It's like, can you melt all of that and put it back together to do something else? I don't know. Yeah, I'll have a little bit more of a go, maybe on these bits down here. Let's see how it comes out. This bit's quite cool, like this big carving. So that's all right doing that bit. Don't know about this more intricate stuff. I don't think I have it in me to do all of that. Lay that outside look a bit nicer. It's our rustic fish. This is. Yeah.
And here it is. What a magnificent piece of art. I really apologise to everybody who does do this for a living and take this seriously. It appears my soap carving is as good as my editing, but stick with me and I'm sure everything will start to be better in the future.
So is ChatGPT right? Is carving a bit of soap stress relieving, cheap, and can you do it from home? Well, two of those, yeah, definitely true. It's very, very cheap. All you need to do is buy some soap and a knife and then tidy it up afterwards. Can you do it from home? Obviously, just done it from home. Stress relieving, I'm not entirely sure about that. I mean, it was quite cool when you get going on it, but yeah, when bits fall off, they do tend to send the stress levels a bit high. Anyway, that's it for this week. If you have liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe as well, because there are plenty more things coming in the future as well. See you later. After my massive success with the scales, I thought I was good enough to do an eyebrow for my fish. Need a audio description here saying how great the finished piece looks and how marvelous it is being twizzled around on my cutting board.